Today I'm filming a review on the brand new Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I am so excited to have this. It got delivered to me yesterday, so I'm pumped. I'm really excited to play with this, even more than I already have. And I'm excited to show you guys what's in here and how it looks. And just quickly before we get into this video, I wanted to let you know that I may have ordered two, and one of them is going to go to one of you. So if you want to find out how to win one of these, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will let you know how you can win your very own chocolate bar palette. So with that said, let's get on into the review. So as I said, this is the brand new palette from Too Faced. And if you don't know about the original looks like this. It is the original chocolate bar palette. And the inside looks like a chocolate bar. So this is the original. The new one also looks like chocolate on the outside and also looks like chocolate on the inside. They look extremely similar, virtually identical. It's just the new one is a little bit more light in tone on the outside than the original was. What's interesting is that when you open them up on the inside, here they are, you can see that the original looks more washed out and lighter than the new one. So it's funny that on the inside, this one almost looks like this on the outside, and this one looks like this on the inside. What are these palettes all about? They are neutral eyeshadow palettes that smell like chocolate. Actually, like they actually smell like chocolate. If you haven't gotten the chance to smell one of these or to try out any of Too Faced's chocolate makeup, I highly suggest going to try it. I was worried before I bought anything chocolate from Too Faced that it would smell like the artificial chocolate, almost like the Bath & Body Works chocolate candles smell, and I've always hated the artificial chocolate smell, but these smell like actual chocolate, and the reason why is because they're made with real cocoa. So it's a really cool palette to have. It's a novelty palette. It's great to use on someone else because as you're applying it, you can actually like smell and taste the chocolate, which is weird. I'm not sitting there like licking my palette, but you can actually taste the chocolate when, you know, the powder kind of gets all around. So this is what the palettes look like side by side. If you have the first one, which is on the bottom there, that's what it looks like compared to the top one, which is the new one. So the major difference between the two is that the original, they're both neutral, but the original leans more purple. As you can see, there are a lot of purple kind of tones in here. You have this massive kind of color here, which is more purpley, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades that strongly lean purple. Of course, neutral, they're not purple shadows, but they lean more purple. In this one, it leans more warm bronze gold. So you've got peanut butter, bonbon, caramel, even truffled up here, and then butter pecan. All of them have like a strong yellow or orange undertone. So that's the big difference between the two. If you can't decide which one you want between the two, I would say that probably the new chocolate bar is better for green and blue eyes because of the warm undertone, and the original is better for brown eyes. It's a little bit more cool in tone, so it'll bring out the color of your brown eyes a little bit more. But that said, both of them would look great on anyone. I'm just saying, if you have to choose one or the other, I think that's how I would choose. So I guess there's nothing left to do but to just swatch this guy for you. So let's do the swatches. So the first row is what I'm going to be swatching first. So you can see that it goes from a matte black all the way to kind of, it almost looks like a gray when you swatch it. So I'm just going to swatch it for you and show you. So the first color is Licorice. It is a matte black, and this is a beautiful matte black. Like, it's dark, so I really like that. Next is one of the larger colors. It is Coconut Cream. It is a matte yellow highlight shade. Next to it is Nougat. This is also matte. It's almost like a pinky matte. You may not see it there because it's almost my skin tone. And then right beside it is Truffled. So Truffled is again matte and is a kind of warmer toned brown. The last one on the top is Hot Budge, and this color is a really cool toned dark brown that almost looks gray when you swatch it. So this is the first row here. So you can see that the black is very, very dark in comparison to all the others, but the one also at the very bottom, that's the brown, that's that dark brown. It almost looks like a gray or a black. It's very, very cool in tone. So you have a few options there for colors to smoke out your look. You also have this really nice warm matte brown shade that looks great in the crease. And then of course you've got a few matte shades up top here that could be used as more highlighting shades. The next row here are all of the kind of more shimmery shades. You've got that really bright blue in the middle. So that's that shade there. So the first one is Cocoa Chili. This one is almost identical to Truffled, but instead of it being fully matte, it's got some gold glitter in it. The next one is Pink Sugar. And this one is impossible to swatch. It is like a pink iridescent color. It's really glittery. You'll see it when I swatch it on my hand. It's not very pigmented. It's almost like a pink overlay. Next to it is Puddin', which is kind of like Hot Fudge. It's a more cool toned matte brown. It's just lighter than Hot Fudge is. And Hot Fudge was that one on the top row that almost looked gray. And then beside it is Blueberry Swirl, that like super pretty shimmery blue shade. There are two more shades in this row. So the first one is Peanut Butter. It's this more orangey toned brown. And then right beside it is Frosting. I love Frosting. It's a beautiful, beautiful kind of shimmery brown color. So here is that middle row. These are all smaller eyeshadows. You can see when I hold it up, there are two shadows there that are bigger. The middle row though has none of that. So you get 6 shades in that middle row. I really, really like the top color, that's Cocoa Chili. I like it because it's not fully matte, but it just has gold glitter in it. So it's a little bit more of a fun way to do a matte. I also really love that blue color. As you can see, the blue isn't like crazy bright. You could totally wear that and it wouldn't be intense, vibrant, electric blue. So it's a really nice wearable blue. With that said, I did have to build up the color a little bit, and same with Pink Sugar. It looks like there's a gap in my hand. I'm looking at the viewfinder. It looks like there's a gap in color, but no, that color is Pink Sugar. It's just very, very hard to swatch, and it's almost like you could put it over any color and it would make it a little bit more glittery and shimmery. It's got a lot of fallout on it, but I like it. I kind of like it. Okay, so the final row here are all of these kind of lighter shades, I would say. There isn't anything too dark on this bottom row. And then you also have the really, really big color here, which is Butter Pecan. The first one is Rum Raisin. This is a very beautiful, almost a cooler toned brown shade. Beside it is Mousse. This is another matte, and it is a very neutral matte shade. Next to it is Caramel. Caramel is a really beautiful gold color. And then right beside that is Bonbon, which is similar to Caramel in tone. They're very, very similar when you see them on my hand. But Bonbon is just more pink than Caramel is. And the last shade is Butter Pecan. That's that really, really big one. And it is a gold toned highlight shade that has shimmer in it. So here you go. This is the final row worth of swatches. Right at the very top there, I'm not sure if you can actually see it on camera, that's Butter Pecan. I absolutely love that color. And then Bonbon and Caramel, as I said, are very similar. It's just that one is a little bit more pink than the other. Mousse was the matte. It was a little bit difficult to build that one up, but it is a lighter toned color that I think you would use as a transition in the crease. So it makes sense that it was a little hard to build up on my hand. And I love Rum Raisin at the bottom. I think it's beautiful. So that's it. Those are the swatches of these colors. I really like this palette. I really, really do. Especially for all my blue-eyed, green-eyed beauties out there. This is going to be great for you. It's just much warmer. But as you can tell, and I didn't really notice when I first saw this, but as I was swatching, there are some cool shades in there too. You've got Hot Fudge, Puddin', rum raisin, of course the blueberry swirl, which is a blue color, that are all kind of cool toned. So you could probably do a really pretty brown based smoky eye with this as well, and it would look great. So this actually has quite a lot of versatility to it. Beautiful palette, smells like chocolate. I love the names of the colors. This is just a really, really good one. So big thumbs up for this palette. Okay, now onto the fun part. As I said, bought two, and I have one to give away to you guys. So we're gonna talk a little bit about how you can win this guy. I'm gonna make it as easy as possible, and I'm gonna put all the rules down below. So the #1 rule is you have to be a subscriber to my channel in order to win this guy. I'm gonna be checking when I pick someone that you are a subscriber. So just hit that little subscribe button. It's really easy, it's free, and that is the one big rule. Now, the way you can enter for this palette is comment down below your favorite color in the palette or your favorite eyeshadow palette that's recently come out, anything like that. Any comment down below, one per person down below, and that will be your entry. If you want to enter more than once, you can follow me over on Twitter and tweet me, so that will get you your second entry. You can also follow me over on Instagram and message me there, and use the hashtags that I provide down below so I can find them easily for you. And the final way is there's going to be a blog post all about this guy with pictures. That will be linked down below, and if you comment on that blog post, that is the 4th entry you can get. So there are 4 ways that you can enter for this. You do not need to do all 4. You could just choose 1 out of the 4, 2 out of the 4, whatever you guys would like. And I'm just going to be grabbing all of the comments from all the different places and at random choosing one of those people. So that's how I'm going to be doing this. As I said, the rules are all going to be written down below as well. I'm going to have this open until Christmas Eve, and then I'm going to ship it Boxing Day, because obviously you can't ship on Christmas. I'm going to be letting the winner know who wins on Christmas Day. So I hope that's easy. I don't know, maybe that was really confusing, but I hope that was easy to follow. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comment section or on Twitter or all those fun places. And that's it. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!